On the 16th day of December, we celebrate the memory of the Holy Prophet Haggai. When the Persian king Cyrus conquered the Babylonian Empire, he was moved by God to send back the Jews held in captivity since the fall of Jerusalem, so that they might rebuild the temple under the direction of Zerubbabel, the governor of Judah, and of Joshua, the high priest. Upon the return to the holy city, those delivered from bondage reinstated divine worship as the law required and set to work on the rebuilding. But discouraged by the opposition and threats of the surrounding population, they left off working until the reign of Darius. Therefore the holy prophets Haggai and Zechariah were raised up by God to stir them to renewed activity. Haggai, who came from the priestly tribe of Levi, had been born in Babylon and accompanied the first of the Jews on their return to Jerusalem. He was inspired by God to make known to Zerubbabel, to Joshua, and to all the people that the drought they were suffering from had been sent by the Lord to punish them for having abandoned the rebuilding of the temple. God predicted by the mouth of his prophet that he would dwell in all his glory and splendor in this building, symbolic of the everlasting spiritual temple, which is the church, the body of Christ. In urging the Jews to get back to work, the prophet addresses us Christians also, who have been delivered from the bondage by the new covenant. Go up to the hills and bring wood and build the house, that I may take pleasure in it and that I may appear in my glory. But instead of stones and squared timber and nails, it is ourselves, conscience, soul, spirit, and heart, that we must bring as living stones to be built into the spiritual temple of the church. The Holy Prophet forewarns of the cosmic upheavals that will precede the final abiding of the glory of God in his restored temple. Once again, in a little while, I will shake the heavens and the earth and the sea and the dry land, and I will shake all the nations, so that the treasures of all nations shall come in, and I will fill this house with splendor. Haggai then addresses Zerubbabel, who prefigures the coming Messiah, telling of the Father's delight in him, and that he has made him as a signet ring to seal with his image, and to recapitulate himself all the things in heaven and on earth. This reading has come from the Synaxarion, whose copyright belongs to Sebastian Press.